listening to the sounds of DJ Rob
You are now
and
listening to the
Sapphyre.
sounds of DJ Rob and Sapphyre.
Welcome to the Konnect.
Welcome. And the crowd reacts.
Raw, raw, oh yeah. What's up? You listening to your girl Sapphyre?
Get it right. Get your
Be
tongue.
quiet. You're listening to your girl Sapphyre and DJ Rod here with the Konnect Show on Woo World
What up,
Radio. Once again, we bringing it to you live on another Friday.
Another Friday, a cold ass Friday.
Not only is it a freezing Friday, it's always a friendly. Oh, let me try
friendly
to.
freezing Friday.
It's a friendly freezing Friday because Valentine's Day is tomorrow.
Oh, happy pre-Valentine's to my beautiful ladies out there.
Happy, hopefully, I'm gonna call it Friendship Day. That's what we called it with the kids.
Friendship Day.
Friendship Day, because we decided not to give it an actual holiday-esque title.
So if I go out and buy somebody some flowers on the 13th, all I expect is some friendship.
Well, either that or a coochie coupon. I don't.
Okay, let's call it Coochie Coupon Friday.
But I don't want a coochie coupon.
Well, I'm just talking about from a male's perspective.
Oh, okay. Because
It's not always about you.
I'm just saying, but I'm a woman, so we shouldn't call it coochie coupon day. Oh, well, we could from a woman's perspective because maybe I got some flowers, which I did. And
Congratulations to you.
Thank
Look at
you. Yes, I should take a picture tonight when I get home and post that pic. But, you're right. I could put out a nice little coochie coupon out for that. There's a possibility of some smell goods kind of work, I'd like to touch upon
So sad.
the fact that the Konnect show was at Caroline's last night on Broadway in New York City. It was hilarious. We want to give a shout out to Jonathan Martin.
Want to definitely get a shout out to True Limousine. They hooked us up with a brand new.
Oh yes, they did.
Brand new
Yes, they did.
2015 MKZ
It was
stretch.
nice. It was nice. I actually posted pics on Twitter from inside of the limo of me and Rock, and there was like the little lights in the back. But also, it's Jonathan's birthday, so we want to say happy birthday, Jonathan.
Happy birthday, Jonathan Martin.
Yeah, and he brought a whole slew of people. It was a funny night. It definitely was funny.
I learned a lot about the female anatomy.
Wow, did they
from a
talk
male
about
perspective and a female perspective.
more of a male perspective.
Old girl from Chicago did her thing too as well.
She did, but she was the only female, so it was comedy is still and has been for quite some time a male dominated genre. So
No doubt.
we learned a lot more about the sweet loving of a woman from a male's perspective, and it was hilarious. I wish I could remember the guy who was making the joke about, passengers needing to stay as passengers in cars.
Oh yeah.
That was pretty hilarious. So that was a great night. Also, we tweeted pics from the Aquarius show at the Newark Seed Gallery.
Which was Tuesday on the 10th, I believe it was.
Right, which was earlier. And it was a art show.
Poetry, hip hop.
Also hip hop it was like an art gallery with some live art being done as well, with hip hop in the background as the basis for the music. It was hot. And so we posted a pic. There will be more pics posted on the woo-world.com website on our page, The Konnect Show.
Definitely this weekend we got to catch up.
Over the weekend we will be posting that. We apologize for the delay, but we've been
busy.
Very busy. We don't know if you don't follow us on Twitter, you should be, because we out here. So anywho, with that being said, at the Aquarius show, my man who was putting it on, what was his name?
It was one of
Brain Orchestra?
That sounds like it. Yep.
I think that was the name of the guy who put it on. We interviewed several people, and he was the fourth person, so I had to remember which person on here. But they had beautiful artwork, and we will be bringing all that to you, like we said, on the woo-world.com
And shout out
website.
to Eastbound Pozo at
What up,
Eastbound.
Joe Christian Boo? How you
One of
doing?
our wonderful interns is doing what he do. One of the teams.
He's doing a wonderful job.
wonderful
We
job
appreciate
out there.
him all day. He's doing a awesome sauce job. Thanks, Christian.
Awesome sauce job.
Happy Friendly Friday!
And also to all our Twitter followers out there, today is the day that you get your gift.
Oh,
We're going to pull
so
a name.
we're going to put our name out there, and we pull the name of the first person who's going to win. And we've got a t-shirt, okay? That's part of the package. But what had happened was, right, sometimes when I be doing stuff, you know, things
Cheated.
get forgotten. So I didn't even think, like, oh, we supposed to pick. So guess what I'm about to do?
Supposed to pick.
I'm about to hold up my cell phone. Can you see that? Oh, yeah. 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 The Konnect Show, baby. Peep it. Okay, so the t-shirt says Real Hip Hop, and it says the Konnect Show. We got the whole emblem thingy going down underneath it. It's hot.
So what you get in total, you'll get a gift card from the movie theater Fandango. I mean, not the movie theater, but you get a Fandango gift card.
Fandango?
And you'll get a Konnect Show CD, which is now complete. Mixing to some of the
you need
songs
to
that I played in
applaud
the
that.
show since we started in August, you know.
Because he's been talking about that Konnect Show since like August. Yeah, give it a clap.
It's finally completed, mastered.
It's only taken 8
And,
months. Good job, bruh. Good
We
job.
haven't uploaded it yet to thatpiff.com. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna be giving it away as gifts.
Give it away,
So,
give it away, give it away now.
Sometime today we will be pulling, we will be letting that person know who they won. So if they listening, we'll know it because they'll tweet us their size of the t-shirt and their address.
Even if they don't, we're still gonna tweet them and let them know that
yeah,
they
we definitely
won.
gonna tweet them, let them know they won.
And remember that we are doing this contest again. So in the next few weeks, we will be pulling another name.
Yes.
So continue to follow us on Twitter so that you can win a Konnect Show package.
Oh yes. Oh yes. Oh yes.
Alrighty. So before I get into our first story,
Uh-huh.
tell me the first time that you fell in love.
Sound like the first time you fell in love with hip hop. When Kango Crew and
Tell,
Good Fresh
okay.
Crew. Nah.
You fell in love with hip hop first? Is that what the love that you want to discuss?
Nah, the first time I fell in love, I was about 11 years old. And I remember, because that's when I found out that we were moving from the projects to the suburbs. And I had to leave my girlfriend at the time. And I cried like a baby. I don't know if that was love or wishful thinking on my behalf. So shout out to Christine Austin out there, if you out there. You know, I remember you. I will never forget you. I was 11. So I'm getting emotional because you brought up a sore point. You know.
My bad. I don't remember the name of my last boyfriend. But no, I'm joking.
The sadness of yourself.
I do kind of remember the name of the last one, but I just didn't think you'd. I mean, you remember first and last name. Like, wow. From at 11, like she
I
must
haven't
have
had
made
that many girlfriends.
like
only a couple.
wow, that was pretty impressive. Well, shout out Christine Austin. You made an impression on that guy. If there was no other guy, if you could have a Valentine's and you were like, man, I'm busted and depleted, I've got nobody. You've got that guy.
DJ Rock.
Rah, rah. And apparently he's a love bugger. Okay, well.
So disrespectful. So you tell me who's the first person
that I fell in love with?
Yeah.
You know, as I was asking you the question, I was trying to think of that myself, and
because I know it's hard for you to go down that route. You know, you know how it is. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to all those that have people that they love and have people that love them back.
Yeah,
it's not
shout
an easy
out
thing.
to that.
Not an easy thing.
You know what? I had a boyfriend my senior year. Towards the end, I may have loved him. He was a sweetheart. Like, I was really down for him. I really cared about him. I hated when we broke up that I had to break up with him. His name was Yuri. So why you gonna want my love, yo, B? Why you wanting my love?
I'm just saying though. I mean, you don't know nothing about him. How could you be in love if you don't even know
I
him?
knew about him.
Love is complete.
At 2011, your love was not complete.
Man, I loved her completely.
Let me tell you, actually, I'm lying about that. The first person, and he was actually the person who put me on to Wu-Tang. James Demps from Flint, Michigan.
Now the names are changing, so come on.
Now,
you just making these names up.
No, I'm not. He was my very first boyfriend. I remember sneaking on the phone to talk to him and having the first like magical kiss. You know what I mean? You know when you kiss somebody and you're like, oh.
The first magical kiss.
He gave me my first magical kiss. And my dad used to call him Casper because he was mixed. So he was like really light.
That shows more about your father than it does about him.
And he always cracked jokes on all my beaux. But that was the first person I really loved. Like, I loved his swag. Like, we'd go to Eddie Bauer. I never had met anybody who could go to Eddie Bauer and just make it look so cool. Like, he just made it look hot. Eddie Bauer? I mean, I'm saying no. But he was the one who actually put me on the 36 Chambers. I will admit. He was definitely a Wu-Tang fan. And he was like, you gotta hear this, yo. And he was like, talking to me about mathematics, and I was like, what are you talking about?
Oh, he was
He's
dropping
like,
science
yeah,
on you.
see, that's your phone number. Because I was like, oh my gosh, you're so, like, I was so into him. And we moved from Michigan to Ohio, and I was just,
How old were you?
I was 14.
I knew you started early. I can tell.
And we never had sweet loving. A guy couldn't even kiss me unless we had been dating for 5 months.
And you loved him.
What? Yes.
See, at least I
That
can
was
say
my
why I
boo.
love. So you loved him because he gave you a new experience.
No, I loved him because of his whole personality. Like, I remember him telling me how beautiful he thought my neck was. He was just a real sweetheart.
Well, I guess the next question is, how old do you have to be to recognize real love? Because what we had was puppy love.
That's true.
Because it wasn't fed.
That's true. But see, that's that dreamy, pure, innocent love.
Yeah.
See, now when you say you love somebody, you gotta mean it. Because you know what they fart smell like and what they look like in the morning.
See, I don't do that. See, I make sure I get up, go in the bathroom, you know what I'm saying, and take care of that business.
We have had to do work together, people. Don't let him fool you like he's not human. He's not some kind of magical man. And that's how you smell at sometimes. So what I'm saying is, don't let him get beside himself and have you thinking that he just wake up looking and smelling like sweet love.
Don't believe that, ladies. See, you're going to waste the whole 15 minutes. Now I got to get into my mix. See how she do?
I'm just keeping it real. And don't get that man no dairy products. I'm just saying. Because you going to die tonight. Motherfuckers don't understand if I die tonight.
Hey, that's enough of the personal. So what you got
sorry.
coming up? Let me get ready for this next mix. Tell the folks what you got coming up in the stories after this mix.
So, the first thing that we're going to discuss is Brian Williams. Because, well, Brian Williams pulled it. And if you don't know who Brian Williams is, I'm going to tell you as well as post a picture. So, you can catch us at the Woo World Radio app. That will allow you to not only listen to us, but if you go into that live cam, you can watch us. And then you'll see that pic of who he is. Then, if you are listening and you're like, I've got an old school experience and you haven't downloaded the Woo World app yet, as you should, because for some reason you just haven't upgraded.
You need to wake up.
And smell what the Konnect show is cooking. You can always listen on tune in. Also, you can catch us on Woo-World Radio. And did you know? Now, I was unaware of this until Christian Eastbound, our man
Pozo.
was posting stuff about the show on the Wu-Tang page. Wu-Tang.com.
Okay.
They got Wu-Tang Radio on there as a highlight that you can go to.
Oh, wow.
Did not know that until that man was putting it on there, and I was like, oh, I feel like I should have known that.
That's what's up.
So that is what's up. And what do you have coming up in your hot mix?
I'm going all the way. This is a Valentine's Day weekend. It also is an NBA All-Star weekend in New York City.
NBA All-Star.
So
Speaking of which,
I'm going to my softer side. I'm gonna keep it hip hop.
You're like Sears right now.
Yeah.
The softer side is here.
I'm
Okay.
gonna keep my Sears sucker suit on. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sucker.
And I'm gonna play some. I'm gonna go out on a limb, and I hope you people, and hope you folks out there enjoy it.
Let me say before you get into this mix that we
Mhm.
do have new music coming up later on, right?
Yes, we definitely do. We have a young lady from Jersey, matter of fact.
Keyvana is
We're
supposed to be
going
calling
to
in later on too,
we're
so
going to
we're gonna
hook her
play
up,
her.
and we're
Are
going
you
to.
playing Sergio's song?
Yes, oh, definitely got to play Sergio.
Sergio also
Um,
sent us a song via Twitter.
Yeah, I wonder where he's from. We couldn't get much information on him, but the
No.
song is hot. It's an ode to
You
Little
know
Kim.
what? I will contact
There
Sergio
you
and
go.
find out if I can get some more info.
There you go.
It was an ode to Little Kim, and he specifically sent it to the Konnect show so
And it's
that
hot.
we could get it out.
And it's hot.
So that'll be coming up later on as well. So make sure that you don't go anywhere.
Check it out. Here we go. In the course of human history, there are pioneers who have strived to break new ground. Dreamers who refuse to play by the rules. Mixing is an art. So prepare to be awed, dazzled, and spellbound by an artist who will never settle for the same old. It's time to turn up.
Yeah.
With DJ Raw.
Wishing I could rap my whole life up for 24 carats of gold. Lately I've been dreaming about diamonds and pearls, yeah, diamonds and pearls. And enough money I could rule the world. If I rule the world, yeah, if I rule the world. It got me thinking, man, if I rule the world, if I rule the world, I could rule the world, man, if I rule the world, I would buy it all. I'm addicted to champagne and buying them all. I'm addicted to living life above the law. How much do it take to live above the law? I called my homie Ralph up, cause his car stopped. Told him bump a new car, come grab the car lot. That way you can have convertibles and a hard top. Open up a few doors since we had a hard knock. Life, open up. But restaurants and legs, they open up. Start a franchise, so my dog could quit wearing the fofo up on his waist like it's his pants size. Until my OG locked up, bumping ready or not. Who was just trying to do it big but wasn't ready to die. Cop a first class wherever he like, with hoes already inside. Now he can rest in peace while he alive. Wishing I could rap my whole life up for 24 carats of gold. Lately I've been dreaming about diamonds and pearls, yeah, diamonds and pearls. And enough money I could rule the world. If I rule the world, yeah, if I rule the world. It got me thinking, man, if I rule the world, if I rule the world, yeah, if I rule the world, man. Seems life's never at a standstill, even in the photo. Thinking about the ex-girl I hold though, like would we have won it all, or would I have lost it all? Like Ocho, the things I think about the most are things I never know though. Like, why don't schools teach more mathematics, less trigonometry, and more about taxes? They at the chalkboard teaching us ass backwards. How about preparing us for life instead of lab ratters? With a mansion that's about 5 floors, no more sleeping on the couches cause we got 5 more. With the fam that reminded me what I'm alive for, and at the same time remind me what I died for. A world where you wouldn't need sleep, that way we could catch up instead of chase dreams, and finally get the speedboat my dad always wanted. Swear I feel it coming. Wishing I could rap my whole life up for 24 carats of gold. Lately I've been dreaming about diamonds and pearls, yeah, diamonds and pearls. And enough money I could rule the world. If I rule the world, yeah, if I rule the world. It got me thinking, man, if I rule the world, if I rule the world, I could rule the world, man.
Is this a dream? Well, that's how I feel. Sometimes I gotta pinch a fat ass to see if it's real. I specifically remember no heat in the winter. Now I supply heat for the winter. Then I skate to the beach for the winter. When it come to chips, boy, nigga get a grip. No cleats, I'm a winner. Show love to the hoes and the freaks. I remember hit the club and raise hell all week for the sinners. Meet a young dentist, the menace to society. Check my sobriety, fuck hoes and varieties. Shame that these things is the reason you admire me, but I'm getting dough, man. These flows gon' retire me. Splurging on crazy, switching lanes in the rain, swerving on crazy. Style on the dial, I've been serving y'all lately. Cheddar on Federer, ball till I fall, etc., etc.
Who's the bitch now?
You ain't talking about sucking, you ain't talking about fucking, you ain't talking about cutting, you ain't talking about nothing, you ain't talking about and get to know me, girl. My name's Swiftly. What about yours? To tell the truth, I don't give a fuck about yours. You always said what you would do to me. Well, here's your opportunity. Once we hit the telly, it ain't nobody but you and me. Yeah, I got a brother, but we gon' need like 2 or 3. Yeah, I'm just a team, but fucking ain't nothing new to me. You ain't talking right, I'll let you know it's time for you to leave. It's always a few to be waiting just to get screwed by me. Because I got immunity, her city, some new groupies. Always something new to see. Write a book, call it Super G. She got down because she already knew if we didn't do nothing, then we would not be talking futurely. Had a good girl, ain't the good girl that she used to be. Troublemaker, make her do the thing she don't do usually.
Look, I ain't got no time to be playing, girl. You already know my plans, girl. I ain't got no time to be playing, girl. Let me put it to you so you understand, girl.
You ain't talking about fucking, you ain't talking about fucking, you ain't talking about putting, you ain't talking about nothing, you ain't talking about fucking, you ain't talking about fucking, you ain't talking about putting, you ain't talking about nothing. Damn girl, why you playing? I'm a grown ass man with some grown man plans. I ain't trying to hold hands, I ain't.
Lame ass niggas in your ear all night. So rap got me loose, but your dress feels tight. Well, they say 2, but the time is 3. Even though my watch wrong, girl, the time's so right. I ain't selling no dreams, I ain't telling no lies. That dress so cold, put that body on fire. Ain't the smartest in the world, but looking at you, girl, I'll be a fool to let the chance go by. So I'm gone.
Ask you what your interests are, who you be with,
Convince you I'm the one that you should leave with.
things that make you smile, what numbers to dial.
Girl, I got a thing for you, but it ain't no secret. This conversation leads us to the bedroom. We gon' make love. 'Cause girl, I wanna please you. And girl, I really need you. So let's talk about you and me. Let's talk about tonight, baby. Let's talk about all the good things that could happen if you leave with me, baby. You can see I'm hating if you want to, but he can't do your body like a plan to, girl.
Attracting with that line, what's your name, what's your sign? Soon as he buy that line, I just creep up from behind.
That's eyes up here. Pop a few bottles like the first of the year. Stare so right and your vision probably better, but I came over just to make things clear. No disrespect, girl, we both so grown. Just want you by my side when I say so long. Been paying attention, niggas steady missing. Turning you off, let me turn you on. So I'm gone.
Ask you what your interests are, who you be with,
Convince you I'm the one that you should leave with.
things that make you smile, what numbers to dial.
Girl, I got a thing for you, but it ain't no secret. This conversation leads us to the bedroom. We gon' make love. 'Cause girl, I wanna please you. And girl, I really need you. So let's talk about you and me. Let's talk about tonight, baby. Let's talk about all the good things that could happen if you live with me, baby. You can see I'm hating if you want to, but he can't do your body like a plan to, girl.
Attracting with that line, what's your name, what's your sign? Soon as he buy that line, I just creep up from behind.
Let's talk real.
She looking like a bag of money, like a boss, so you know I let her count it for me. Like a floss, new watch, gold rings. People next door swear I'm dealing cocaine. Me and O getting dough like it's no thing. New Maybachs, boy, that's way out of your range. Yeah, all the chicks came like we at a Knicks game. Carmelo numbers first in the 15th. We the best in the biz, baby, there it is. I'ma handle mine, little homie handle his. At the Portofino, I just bought the top floor. I'm living like Nino, baby, and want more. Now double that, Rev Run Bubble Bath. Overlook the city blowing up.
Nah, no counters, no rose petals. I'm just trying to get lit like a closed letter. Say I'm trying to get neck like a gold medal. Ain't no love in my heart, you should've known better. But I love what's in your pants like a golden treasure. We keep going back and forth, it's a broken record. I know I still melt your heart in the coldest weather, but the fact remains we don't belong together. Let's chill, no darling, I don't wanna settle. Even when I'm feeling like your love is the best ever. Yes, I got love for you, I'm not in love with you. This ain't no love letter, I swear you deserve more. I know you deserve better, but I'm not fit for you. I'm flyer than bird feathers, you love me to death though. I may need pallbearers, you know I'm a dog though. You gon' need a dog catcher.
I still call your phone late at night. You answer
closer cause you think I missed her right. Your sex is the only thing I like. Damn, the truth hurts, but I got love for you. But I'm not in love with you no more. I'm not in love with you no more. I'm not in love with you. Not in love with you no more. I swear I love it when it's wet. If loving that is wrong, I don't wanna be correct. I don't want your heart, I just want you out your dress. Let the kitten out the bag, and I beat it to death. After that, I'm taking off faster than a jet. Pack my parachute in case I had to press eject. I just wanna caress, no, I don't wanna connect. And send you back home without a hickey on your neck. It starts with a call, then a picture gets text. Then before you know it, we be at it like we just met. As if we ain't split, as if I wasn't your ex. A part of you was wishing it was more than just sex. Sorry baby, our relationship wrecked. And I really wish you would just let the shit rest. Yes, to the left, every feeling that we share. To the box, to the...
Now you've been holding me down for such a long time now. From back then till now in my story. Straight from the hood, you've always been there for me. And you had my back when everybody said I wasn't anything. It was you who kept
the bitch now.
So whatever you need, I got you. Yeah.
Reminiscing that 6 train from way back. Now it's sky blue phantoms and stretch Maybachs. For sweeping them floors in them Bronx apartments. To meet I had Take on that red carpet. When Pun died, you was the first to call me. I never told you, but you was there for me. Whatever you need, I'll be there for you. Crack, I got your back for real. True story.
Now my loyalty will always be with you if you just promise me that you'll stay real just like you are. Cause baby, you don't have to change, no. You don't know how much you mean to me. Whenever you're down, you know that you can lean on me. No matter the situation, boy, I'm gonna hold you down.
You don't know how much you mean to me. Whenever you're down, you know that you can lean on me. No matter the situation, girl, I'm gonna hold you down. 2005, Rakim and Jody Watley. Watch me paint a picture so perfect, quite possibly the realest, fresher from BX to South Beach. I'ma always hold you down, girl. You can count on me.
Remember this whenever I call. We go back too far. We've been through it all, even though we haven't spoken so long. Ain't nothing changed, not a damn thing, baby. Now my loyalty will always be with you if you just promise me that you'll stay real just like you are. Cause baby, you don't have to change, no. You don't know how much you mean to me. Whenever you're down, you know that you can lean on me. No matter the situation, boy, I'm gonna hold you down.
You don't know how much you mean to me. Whenever you're down, you know that you can lean on me. No matter the situation, girl, I'm gonna hold you down. Like green, it's the autumn. Some things must fade. This industry, yeah, I fought them, made me this way. Get between me and J-Lo, I simply stay. You're better off sweeping leaves on a windy day.
So I don't care about the situation. I'ma ride for you if there's a complication. Every time you had my back and all. When we were young, now you're Joey cracking on. Now my loyalty will always be with you if you just promise me that you'll stay real just like you are. Cause baby, you don't have to change because you don't know how much you mean to me. Whenever you're down, you know that you can lean on me. No matter the situation, boy, I'm gonna hold you down.
You don't know how much you mean to me. Whenever you're down, you know that you can lean on me. No matter the situation, girl, I'm gonna hold you down. You don't know how much you mean to me. Whenever you're down, you know that you can lean on me. No matter the situation, I'm gonna hold you down. You don't know how much you mean to me. Whenever you're down, you know that you can lean on me. No matter the situation, I'm gonna hold you down.
Simply delicious, Marcus. I keep telling you, Mom, she should take some cooking lessons from you. All she do is cook pork. I'll bet we eating everything on the pig, from the rooter to the tooth.
The whole pig, huh? You didn't marry me for my cooking.
You got that right, baby. That's why we got little Junior over there. Bang, 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 Daddy, bang, bang. Must you embarrass me in front of my friends on every possible occasion? Now see, here, that's your son.
And we're back.
What up, though? So, in case people don't remember, tell them what the name of that movie is that you get those. Oh, I'm sorry, I've turned off the light.
I was about to say, why it look so dark in there?
Darkness.
Why it's so dark, baby?
Darkness, everybody. Darkness.
That was from. You got my brain fried.
Come on now. You don't remember? Boomerang.
Boomerang. There you go. I'm sorry.
Jesus
I had a brain fart,
Christ
man.
of Nazareth.
I heard shit come. All kinds of noise.
Anywho, who was in that mix?
I threw some Big Sean in there. I got some I got some Fat Joe with J Lo, which is one of my. That is an awesome hip hop. It's from his album he did back in 2008. Also, I threw some J Cole, some Kendrick Lamar in there. Also, a new release from Little Kim protege. I can't think of her name now.
Little Kim, what is happening?
I don't know what's going on with me.
Poor baby.
But she called herself Stax. She spelled it with the S-T-A.
I've heard of her. I didn't know she was Little Kim's protege.
Well, I mean, she's following in her footsteps with the mixtapes and everything. So
okay.
I'm taking like that, and so mix it up in there. Coming up on my next mix after this, after we get this talking done, I'm going to play some new music, and we're going to move on from there.
Okay then. Well, let's do what we gotta do then, boo. So first and foremost, like I said, let's talk about your man. I'm saying.
All right, go on with the story.
Sorry, my bad. Anyway, so what happened was he was giving a story account that he's been telling since the Iraq invasion in 2003. He's been saying that he was in a helicopter and that it was hit by a rocket propelled grenade. But then a veteran in the event questioned the story. Then Williams admitted that he was actually riding in another helicopter that was about 30 minutes behind the one that was hit. Why for 12 years, bruh, would you keep that story going? It's like, you literally gave one of those one of those war stories. Like, that's the stuff people just talk about where they make it seem like they did all this stuff. But you're actually saying this on a regular basis. 12 years on the news. So since then, there's been an internal investigation and other exaggerations have surfaced behind good old Bri.
Wow.
So they're saying there's 3 other stories.
Where there was one lie, there's multiple.
He said on television several times that he flew into Baghdad with Navy SEAL Team of 6, which was responsible for carrying out the raid that killed Osama bin Laden. About 3 days after the U.S. invaded Iraq. He also said he received a SEAL's knife and a piece of the helicopter from the bin Laden raid as gifts. As far as the Huffington Post could tell, he started telling these stories in 2011, the year that, bin Laden was killed.
Right.
But in 2003, more than 3 days after the invasion of Iraq, he didn't mention he was going anywhere with the SEALs Team 6.
Do you know that Team SEAL Team 6, all of them are dead now?
Oh, so he could tell that story because who was going
Who
to
was going
say
to be
that
there?
it didn't
Because you
happen?
would think it would be the SEAL Team 6, but the ones that did Bill Laden, somehow there was a helicopter got shot down
That's
somewhere.
a conspiracy because Bin Laden is.
Just so happened they know something that they ain't supposed to know. All of them dead, supposedly,
Not let
allegedly.
me say it out loud, but I'ma say Bin Laden might be on the beach kicking it.
Yeah, Bin Laden been dead for years. But listen, the question is, so they question
Because why
Brian
would you
Williams,
have
but,
to kill him?
but we know CNN has fabricated stories because it came out that CNN was saying they were in Israel, and at the time they was actually in Atlanta in the studio with the green screen.
Yeah, but
Same
the
thing
thing
about
was,
the.
if you say that you're with a team of people who died,
Yeah, nobody can tell you different.
nobody can tell you different, but also nobody can tell you that you actually went. And I think that CNN is trying to cover itself from those blunders it was making early on. And so now it's kind of like he's probably the guy that was making the blunders in the first place.
Well, when was the shooting in Connecticut? Was that last year or a year before last? That was 2012, 13?
That was like 2 years ago.
Okay, 2013 about, right? Well,
no,
anyway,
I think that was like 2012.
Well, remember CNN then said they were at the memorial when they was actually in the studio on the green screen. We never understood why they would lie and say they was at the memorial.
Why did they say they
And then
were?
the mother of one of the so-called children that's supposed to have been killed, she was in the studio lying as well. So I don't understand what went on there, but we're not going to get into conspiracy theories, not on this show.
DJ Ryan, you better not ever let your government name get connected. Because they're going to try to get you.
I'm just saying, let's move on. Let's move on. I mean, that's enough about it. Because it seemed like his lies are lies and they can't be confirmed, but he's good.
Yeah, I mean, he said publicly, though, at first in 2008 that he was, at the, what's this, Brandenburg Gate, the night the wall came down. And then it's
Well, I was there. I was on guard duty when I was stationed in Berlin. I didn't see him.
Well, then he's saying that he didn't. But see, what happened was Brokaw was really there.
Yeah, Tom Brokaw. Yeah, definitely.
Well, Williams didn't get there until after 12 hours later, after Brokaw.
Yeah.
So that poked a hole in that story.
Wow, and that brings back memories, though.
He said he met John Paul II when the Pope spoke in D.C. in 1979. Soon after John Paul died in 2005, Williams had a more elaborate account of what happened.
What, they went bowling or something? He went bowling with the Pope?
He positioned himself and held out his hand and said, "Welcome to the Catholic University, Holy Father." And he embraced mine with his hand and said a blessing to me. But when recounting the incident to Esquire later that same year, he never mentioned the presence of this Secret Service agent that supposedly was there when all this was happening.
That's something he added later?
Yes. And I'm just not sure why. Like, these things that you're making up, just like, for what?
Well, I mean, because understand, a newscaster is like a lawyer. They make their living in lying or stretching the truth or getting you
embellishing
the story. That's what they do. I mean, think about it. How can you go from today, 2 people shot, and then you be like, on a happier note, a dog was rescued from the.
What
you
is
have
up
to have
with
a certain
the
type of
dog
mentality.
stories?
Huh?
What is up with the dog stories after they talk about all these people who got killed and then they come in with a little floofy?
It's just because,
dog.
Again, they turn off their sensibilities because, murder of a human being is sad. But then they, but on a happier note, today the weather was beautiful. It didn't rain. Get the hell out of here, man. So you got to have a certain type of personality. I'm not saying that all newscasters lie, but I'm saying that, I listen to WBAI and you get the truth, the raw truth, nothing but the truth.
Your WBAI could use some support. You should call them and ask them if you could, do some supporting of them, like to help go on there and do some fundraising on their behalf.
Well, they always asking.
They're always asking for money. I do enjoy the station, but boy, they do keep it politically correct though.
It keeps it real.
They keep it real.
What you got coming up next? We got a few minutes before I get into the next mix.
Okay, well, I want to talk about. Let me find it. Did you just turn the music up?
Yeah.
Why you turn the music up on me?
Music interlude for the silence.
I didn't
love
have
that beat.
silence.
I just wanted to turn it up. I ain't got to answer to you.
Well,
wait. Oh, did she bite her tongue? Did I win that one?
No, you didn't bite it. I mean, you didn't bite it.
Oh, okay. Now she getting okay. We gotta call HR in here. She getting sexual.
Anyway, I'm putting up a picture right now of Dean Smith.
Oh, shout out to Dean Smith in North Carolina.
Dean Smith.
I'm not a fan of North Carolina, but Dean Smith is definitely a positive influence in basketball.
He was a great influence in basketball, and what he did was he coached some pretty prominent people, including Michael Jordan. That's who's kissing him on the head, by the way, in case you didn't know, because they've got on those light-colored outfits and whatnot. But he passed away.
How old he was? 84 or something like that. I know he was up there because Kenny the Jet Smith also played at North Carolina with him, and it said that he was more like an uncle. He didn't make any major decisions without calling Dean Smith over the last few years.
Right. He said that was somebody that he really looked at as being a person who influenced his train of thought.
Definitely.
What I thought was interesting was that there was a reporter who was asking him how come he never spoke about the fact that he had gone to a restaurant on several occasions and joined with blacks for a sit-in and dared them not to be served.
Oh, Dean Smith, you're saying?
Dean Smith.
Yeah. Well, according to everybody that's talking about Dean Smith, he never, as a coach, he never talked about winning. He always talking about improving. Whereas he say if you improve, he never mentioned winning. He just want to see a better effort next time. And that's why, if you look at some of the players that he actually coached, they're pretty well rounded. I mean, you have some knuckleheads, but for the most part, he gave Michael Jordan a shot. Who, when Michael Jordan coming out of high school, sucked.
What? Poor
Keep
Mike.
It 100.
Poor Mike. He almost didn't make it. What happened was, and because I thought this story was pretty awesome. He was inducted into the Basketball Hall of Fame, by the way. But what happened was, in the 40s, he had been a quarterback of a football team, which was integrated. And he was confused and upset that they had a division in the first place. So he went to the principal to kind of talk to him, and he started a society at the school called Student Action. And so 4 years later, came about the separate but equal and all that. So this was before the whole Brown versus the Board of Education.
Right, because that wasn't until the 1950s.
Before he became the coach of the Tar Heels in 61, he ate at a segregated Chapel Hill restaurant. And it's called The Pines, with a young black theology student. Before there was, all of this other stuff going on that brought him into coaching and all this.
Right.
Before it was popular. And he did sit-ins with blacks where he would go to restaurants where they weren't supposed to be served. And basically, like, you're going to serve this guy. I thought that was pretty awesome. And when the reporter asked him, hey, why don't you tell people about this story? He was like, for what? Don't talk about that story. And he was like, well, why don't you want people to know? And he said, you don't need to have everyone know that you did what was right. Just do it.
Wow.
So,
I was about to say that too. That's.
He was a commendable guy.
Yeah.
He was.
Definitely.
He was a commendable guy. So,
So let's give him applause.
Give him applause because he was a good dude. We're going to talk about a couple other people who ride the wave. I think when we come back from the next break, we should give the name of the person who won our Twitter.
Oh, definitely. We'll do that. Definitely coming back and.
And we have show.
Did they give us a time?
I gave them a time around 7.
Okay, well, let me get into this mix. Let me get ready and tell the people how they can listen to us.
Alrighty then. You can listen to the next. On days like this where I'm dealing with little rest, don't judge me, people.
I know this is Freedom Friday. What you call it, Freaky Friday or
I didn't
Freezing
call it
Friday?
Freedom,
Your tongue seem to be swollen. You need to loosen it up.
I know.
Get some ice.
I haven't gotten a lot of rest. We've had several events going on this week. So what I'm trying to do is maintain, people. This is how I wake up in the morning. This is my tired face. I'm so lying. I look a hot mess in the morning. But anyway, so if you want to catch the Konnect show, what you can do is you can catch us on the Woo World Radio app. Download that. You can interact with us. You can even call us from that app and be like, what up, yo? You can also get us at woo-world.com. And you can Google us. I mean, if you Google us at this point, we're out here. Also,
out here.
You can listen to us on the TuneIn app. So, DJ Ra has a mix that's coming up for you. I'm going to try to get myself together because I'm going through some things. And let's marinate with this. Let's ride.
Yo, check it out, y'all. This is Raekwon the Chef, and you checking out Woo World Radio right now.
I ain't got time for this, man. I'm out. As soon as I leave the house, you wanna page me. See, you got me trapped, I'm going crazy. This is slavery. You act like it's a race, just give me space, it will get better. And maybe we won't argue and be through with all these sorry letters. As soon as I come home, it's like I get the third degree. Where you been and who you with, I get no room to breathe. It makes me wanna leave. I'm sick of these tricks up your sleeve. You're suspicious, I deceive. Give me grief, I thought believe. But to me, if you really trust me, then it's pitiful. Question me about my whereabouts, that's so trivial. Let me live my life and you can live yours. Just be there to help me and support me is what you're here for. Not to give me stress and that depressor. Home is where I go, the rest I go to pass the test. I'm sorry if I left you all alone, but I couldn't make it home, so we argue on the phone. Don't you trust me?
Sick of love songs, so tired of tears. You say you love me, why ain't you here? I'm so sick of your love songs, so sad and slow. But I just can't turn off. I could change the station that I have, cause all I hear is you. It just keeps reminding me of all the things we used to do. And I know that I should turn off the radio, but it's the only place I hear your voice anymore. It's ridiculous. It's been months since I've spoken to you. You ain't keeping touch. Don't know why it came to this, but ain't nothing enough. I'm all walking around with my head down. I don't wanna be a fool crying over you. If you're so sick of love songs, so tired of tears. You say you love me, why ain't you here? I'm so sick of your love songs, so sad and slow. But I just can't turn off the radio.
This is a TOE exclusive. My new lady says she leaving me. I'll fuck around, care. Plus I got another over there. She been wanting to be with me. Got her in her underwear. Gave her what she want, now she need me. I got more of that coming over soon. Lingerie all up in my room. I'ma make this toast to that one girl I love. I still smell her perfume. No for another. No for another. No for another. Numbing up. Since you've been away, love is getting in my head. In my head, in my head, in my head. Done looking for love, cause she took away her. Now I'm MIA, on love, in my head. Done looking for love, cause she took away her love. Fuck around, care. My new lady says she leaving me. I'll fuck around, care. Told me that she loved me, yeah. I just give them the scenery. They will never compare to the one who still got it. I call her up, but she won't answer. And she knows what I'm looking for. And she knows what I'm looking for. For me, yeah. No for another. No for another. No, pour me up some, cause I'm not enough. Since you've been away, love is been in my head, in my head, in my head, in my head. Done looking for love, cause she took away her. Now I'm MIA, on love, in my head. Done looking for love, cause she took away her love.
Happy a Rolling Stone missus, still trying to deal with you. Loving too much, it leave you blue, and I ain't played Sigma. I'm a real nigga, giving feelings just ain't me. The more attention you give them, the more options they seek. Talk is cheap, knew I should've kept the receipt. She say she loyal, but all bitches gon' talk in the streets. So I play it, all it is game. As I head another paper plane, I'm in my head.
Away. Love is spinning in my head, in my head, in my head.
Move the bitch now!
Me, not you. Oh yes, who's he? I even dig your man's style, but I love your profile. Whisper in your ear and get you all shook up, but don't blush. Just keep it.
Yeah. Search.
I still think about the times we shared, baby. I was your best friend. But everybody got in our relationship, and that's why we ended. Now, baby, I still think about the love we made, the crazy things we did, and yeah. I can't seem to keep you off my mind, reminiscing about you all the time, all the time. Oh, they said that it would get easier, nah. Oh, I swore that I wouldn't miss you, nah. Oh, but I be thinking about you every single day. You're the first thing on my mind in the morning. Yeah. Search. I still think about the times we shared, baby. I was your best friend. But everybody got in our relationship, and that's why we ended. Yeah. Search. I still think about the times we shared, baby. I was your best friend. But everybody got in our relationship, and that's why we ended. Now, baby, I still think about the love we made, the crazy things we did, and yeah. I can't seem to keep you off my mind, reminiscing all the time. Search. I still think about the times we shared, baby. I was your best friend. But everybody got in our relationship, and that's why we ended. Now, baby, I still think about the love we made, the crazy things we did, and yeah. I can't seem to keep you off my mind, reminiscing about you all the time, all the time. Oh, they said that it would get easier, nah. Oh, I swore that I wouldn't miss you, nah. Oh, but I be thinking about you every single day. You're the first thing on my mind in the morning. At night I even dream about you. I don't wanna be without you. I know you see me with them other girls, but they ain't got nothing on you, girl. You're the only part of me I feel I'm missing. I don't know what to do, but I'd rather be with you. I know you see me with them other girls, but they ain't got nothing on you, girl. You're the only part of me I feel I'm missing. I don't know what to do, but I'd rather choose with you. And I still think about the day we did it, where I hit it, where you put your love on me. And baby, I be thinking about the times you told me no one else can make you happy. And
I still think about the times you told me I was everything. You promised me you never leave. Yeah. But everybody got involved. You know you're all I wanted. You know you never had to let me go. They said that it would get easier. Nah, nah, nah. Oh, I swore that I wouldn't miss you. Nah, nah, nah. Oh, but I be thinking about you every single day. You're the first thing on my mind in the morning. At night I even dream about you. I don't wanna be without you. I know you see me with them other girls, but they ain't got nothing on you, girl. You're the only part of me I feel I'm missing. I don't know what to do.
Yeah, this your boy Cuban Link representing that BX, the Bronx Bomber, J Gang Bully, putting it down on Woo World Radio. Holla, 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 holla.
One man in your life, I give everything, so no need another song. Girls still I try, force them waiting. Tell them no more. You can give time and more without me to break. Rock out and carry on. Your love is strong, signs that you give. We're living in dreamland.
Doggy style, no girl can't do like you. Head top, you know nothing 'cause you do that too. So a girl now so this style and you a do. Make the things that you can't set your man from you. She wants you when you're ready to go on your neck back. With your foot in the ear and your man pan top. Girl a bust a brain and I wonder how that. But a them style, they make the man have to come back. To your game, the kitchen and the bathroom. You not stop make love under the light of the moon. You a slam and I listen to baby face tune. So I get to know you and a cartoon.
In your life, I give everything, so no need another song. Cause it is right, force her waiting, let her go more.
Tell you something, you're the original butcher, we have the chopper. Lord of mercy, hear this. Now you know, man. Wait the man, who that a come? Wait the man, only think me did done. Wait the man, who that a come? Wait the man, only think me did done. Me come fit and up, say DJ go and go sit down. Me come fit and up, tell them fi pack up and run. Me come fit and up, DJ go and go sit down. Me come fit and up, tell them fi pack up and run now. Put your pants and come off of the right. They have two stickers and the mic. Admiral, come off of the left before me use the bomber and box it till the death. He's the grindsman, him a send threat. Me electric chain, me go shock him to death. Wait the man, who that a come? Wait the man, who no think me did done. Wait the man, who that a come? Wait the man, who no think me did done. Enough of them a pose and I say them a done. Only done me know a the one skeng man. That dead and man him run the island. Hey foolish DJ, you a look position. Puss now you brief in front of your man. Wait the man, who that a come? Wait the man, who no think me did done. Wait the man, who that a come? Wait the man, who no think me did done. Me come fit and up, say DJ go and go sit down. Me come fit and up,
As I look up to the sky, thought about 100 things to do before I die. Hit all the girls I won and make sure my niggas right. And my family live that life. As I look up to the sky, thought about 100 things to do before I die. Wondering if I can live it all in one life, cause it can all end in one night. As I look up to the sky, I thought about 100 things to do before I die. Couple niggas on the hit list and bitches on a different type. Same shit, different night, till I live a different life. Shine, you looking tired. Damn, homie, that's all. I've been stressing so hard, I'm surprised I ain't going ball. Haters praying I fall, move back in with my moms. Take online classes and turn back into y'all. Hey, I guess they want your lights out when you the plug. Niggas wanna catch you slipping like they pulled a rug. From where they move the drugs, Buddha love. Niggas sleeping with that Mac and I ain't talking about computer love. Oh, the wrong people, you a price tag. Now you pray to God, hoping that you got a Christ tag. Make it where I'm from, stay who I become. Time to raise hell, say name my son. Take an elevator straight up out the slums to a penthouse view. I had a fam there too.
As I look up to the sky, thought about 100 things to do before I die. Hit all the girls I won and make sure my niggas right, and my family live that life. As I look up to the sky, thought about 100 things to do before I die. Wondering if I can live it all in one life, cause it can all end in one night. As I look up to the sky, I thought about 100 things to do before I die.
If I just stop breathing, even though I got all this motherfucking money.
Listen, girl, you so bad and you single. What's this I hear? We ain't met yet. My name Drake, and I'ma take the world over this mic. I swear, had my share of women that I've been with. I'm young, can you blame me? I know you feel like a lot of things off limits. At least let me describe what it can be. Be faithful, I'll do that. Nah, really, baby girl, I'll do that. Cause everybody break up when they cake up. We could be the couple that'll never go through that. Yeah, and if we ever falling off, I swear I'll remind you that we're not who they are. Now all I really gotta do is find you.
From the east to the west, scream for me if you're my number one lady. From the rest, you can go back, put it up for me, baby. I'm a G, what's next? One night with me would drive you crazy. One night with me would drive you crazy. So you ready? Kick him off and get steady. You know that it's about to get heavy. She's a rider, my mama. Hey, she my mama. Yeah. It's whatever you want. You got it, baby. You're the dopest thing I've seen. I'm hooked on you like D-O-P-E, like D-O-P-E. So fine, so hot, so cold. Yeah. Beautiful, so bold, for sure. Yeah. Pretty little thing. I'm glad she's mine. And I mean no disrespect by this next line. I got a dope bitch. 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 I got a dope bitch.
Push. She dope like the shit up in my car. Feds came and she put it in her bra. So I sponsor Isabel Marant's Instagram and everything she flaunts. Knows when to cut up, know when to shut the fuck up, know when to smile and knows when to act stuck up. She like to talk who got and who getting it. Which nigga all talking, who spending it. She only likes sports if she courtside and hopping out the Panamera Porsche ride. Yeah, she the Bonnie to my Clyde, the perfect somebody on the side. My dope bitch, I got a 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 dope bitch.
Night kisses, shooting stars and secret wishes. Summertime love, anticipating those endless nights. It's you and I, 'cause it feels so right. Summertime love, yeah. Do you believe in love at first sight? Now can you see yourself spending the rest of your life with me? Love never felt so good. I still get butterflies when I see your face. Nothing or no one could ever take your place. Midnight kisses, shooting stars and secret wishes of summertime love. Anticipating those endless nights. Just you and I, 'cause it feels so right. Summertime love, yeah. Without you, it's hard to breathe. So addicted, you give me what I need. Oh, we don't know what the future holds, so hold me close, don't let me go. No need to rush, we could take it slow. Just like a breeze, we should let it flow. Summertime love, I taste your lips, it's like our first kiss. Summertime love, Cupid finally hit the target. This time I'ma give my all. This time I'm not scared to fall. This time I'ma risk it all. Bugging, tripping, so for love out.
I hear a girl dog got your pussy whipped. Why don't you reverse it? Pussy whip. Whip that pussy. Look. Bang, 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 bang.
Ooh, daddy.
Whip that.
The last song I played was Summertime by Kivana Lachey. That's the young lady that's supposed to call in today, but I guess they couldn't get that time right because they called in last week. So I like this song better than the one they sent us because the one they sent us is a little too slow for what we do up here on a hip hop radio station. But you know, this one is nice though. Summertime love is cold outside, and who would not like to think about a summertime love?
And that was the reason you chose it, right? Is because it's
Because of
cold
the summertime
outside.
love.
Yeah.
I remember a summertime love of mine.
Oh Lord.
Roxanne Thompson. Oh man, she was.
How do you remember all these people's
remember,
names?
I only had like 6 girlfriends in my whole life.
First of all,
I may look like a player, ladies, but I'm not.
He's just an emotional whore.
See, hold on, see. Now you get. Hold. Let me turn the music down. See, now you're getting personal.
But no, what I'm
Don't
saying.
get personal. Don't do that.
But I'm saying, if you gotta keep shouting out to all the ladies, don't they already have a note to self-awareness is gonna go?
I'm just saying. I just had to remember "Summertime Love," Roxanne Thompson, because I remember
saying
Roxanne
that's a note
Thompson
to
because
self.
I really liked her sister Lisa. But what had happened
Aren't
was
you just
Lisa,
proving my point right now?
she was a little older than I was, so I had to settle for Roxanne. But then I learned to like her during the summer.
I had to settle for
Matter of fact, my second to the last summer before we moved to the suburbs from the projects in Elizabeth, New Jersey.
So what had happened was you started off just on a little trite.
Listen, just because you can't remember who you was with last year,
no,
don't mean that I forget all the women that I've
with last year. I wasn't with. Last year.
I gotta hit you with the one. Can I get the one?
No, there's no one to be had. I had to think like, was I with anybody? Like when you say with, what does that be? Sad fucker. That deserved the baby go because when you say with, what does that mean?
With meaning that the significant. I'm not talking about the men you slept with. I'm talking about the person you was with.
Oh, well, shit. Yeah, I can remember all their names then if that's the case.
But you can't, and I ain't going to get into it. What you got coming up? Because, see, I don't want to disrespect you.
Like I just be busting booties.
No.
You know what it is? is that I find people to be very intriguing. And so if you're memorable enough to have a decent conversation.
So it's a checklist. After the bedroom, it got to be a checklist for you to remember.
It's before the bedroom.
Oh, okay.
Because what'll happen is that why go there? You know what I mean? Like.
Well, let me ask you this: since this, again, you listen to the Konnect show with DJ Raw and Sapphyre, the lost one. So let me ask you this:
gotta be the lost one?
Let me ask you this:
what you doing with yours though? Because every time you get on here, you trying to tell people you available. So how am I
I'm just saying,
because you selling the goods.
What's up, lady?
He trying to put it all on camera for y'all. I ain't got to do all that.
All right, let me ask you this: Have you ever compromised your list because of an itch?
I've compromised my list on many occasions.
Oh, okay. I just want to make sure that
there was
my thought of you was complete.
It was like, unfortunately, what happened was along the lines of a drug abuse issue. Okay.
What?
And
this is going to be a good one. I got to turn the music off.
What happened was, it was called an orgasm, and had I never had one, then I would have remained true to the 5 months before kids and all this, that, and the third. But what happened was I had one, and so then after that, things changed. I looked at people differently, and so it wasn't so much.
I got to give you applause because that orgasm thing is something that a lot of women don't experience.
It's real. So afterwards, it was more not so much about this idealistic movie type love, but it was about that 67. And Dr. Oz said that relations are good for your skin and your heart. It's good for circulation. It can do a lot of beneficial things for you.
So it's a treadmill.
A treadmill is too, but a treadmill doesn't get you an orgasm. Hello.
But fellas, like I said, she's a very smart woman. She's independent, so you have to keep it in mind.
They know how to get at me, and I don't have issues getting hollered.
I have issues getting hollered. Roxanne, you out there? Lisa, you out there? Christina,
you don't have
still out there?
Y'all know what it is. Listen, we see you texting every time we go to break, so you ain't got no problems getting hollered.
I'm a business owner, you know what I'm saying? So you gotta stay on top of your business.
That hoeing is hoeing when hoeing is hoeing. All I'm saying, ladies, is he's more than willing. You know what I mean? Like, he's about that life. And
I got the controls.
And you don't even necessarily have to put out. I'm just saying. He's been known to just hold a hand.
Every time I try to get at you, it always reverses on me. I need to learn.
Just talk to you.
I need to learn. All right, so
he just want to get to know you.
All right, now I'm about to cut you out. What you got? What you got set up? What you got coming up for the people?
Oh, shucky ducky quack quack. It's funny to me. All right, first and foremost, let's talk about. Bam. Who's next? Oh, I didn't do that right. That's MC Light.
Oh, what's up with MC Light?
She's been named the new host for Centric's Morning Cup series.
Oh, okay, that's what's up.
You can catch her at 7 a.m. This started last Monday, by the way, on the 2nd of February. You can catch her at 7 a.m. for 2 hours. And what they will be doing is giving you some entertainment pleasure.
Is she co-hosting or hosting it by herself?
She's hosting it.
Okay, that's what's up.
It'll be the new and hottest music videos. They'll have a daily dose of the latest and hottest in music and entertainment.
Okay. I gotta DVR that and check it out. I know one thing. P Diddy or Puff Daddy, whatever his name is now. What is his station? Retro Revo. Revolt. I actually got it because I said, you know what, I guess, man, all they do, it's like the old BET. They just play videos over and over again, and then they play they don't have anything new.
My man with the light eyes.
I can watch that Wale going back to Nigeria thing like 15 times. Every time I watch it, I think it's gonna be a new episode. No, it's the same hour and a half.
Well, maybe they have some content.
They have no original content as of yet, but I guess it's only been around for a year or so.
Well, it may be in the works, so perhaps you should drop a email to somebody and be like, "Hey,
Well, I
That's
really got it because of the Breakfast Club. I love them. I love to watch them. But yeah. So just giving that shout out to Centric and to Revolt
shout
TV.
out to Centric.
I mean, Puff did it. You know what I'm saying? He owns a network. So
Can't be mad at Puff.
can't be mad at that.
I was watching something earlier where they were like talking about who got more of a reaction when they got out. Who sings the song?
We got to figure that out.
Well, why are you in here? Look at it.
No, because it's go on with your story, woman.
Dang. Somebody tell me who sang the song. Anybody. Tweet me. Email me. Somebody. Anyway. I mean, the man's in front of a computer, but he still won't tell me who the song's from. So, DJ Laptop.
DJ. Shout out to DJ Rand.
So what happens is that I was watching earlier. They're like, who's bigger by the applause they got when they got out the car to go into the 40/40 club, Jay-Z or Beyonce? I was like,
really?
It doesn't matter. And the reason it doesn't matter is because they're married.
Yeah, they're worth about 900 bill, man. Come on.
One brand makes the other brand look better. Like it let's say Jay-Z wasn't as hot as Beyonce, because he's not putting out music as much because he was already about 10-15 years ahead of her game when she started out. So at this point, who cares? She's just making him look better and keeping him in the spotlight. And besides Puff, who would be the next urban guy that she would be able to date?
Yeah, she can't go back. She can't go back to somebody working at Subway.
It wouldn't even be Subway. Let's just say she wanted to date DJ Mustard. Okay.
I can't. Well, I mean, Jay ain't the prettiest cat in the world, but
pretty, but I bet you let me know.
When he's counting those zeros, though, every zero he count a pimple leave.
Well, that's true too. But he ain't got pimples. He got them lips. He got them. I look like I could do something with them lips. I'm kissing yours, and it ain't on your face. Yeah. But anyway, I digress. Back to where I was going. Sorry, I got all unfocused about lips. Let's go to my man Sugar Shug, shall we? And see what's going on with Sugar Shug. I'm thinking that whatever is influencing his decision-making process, should it be marijuana, alcohol, or just polluted air in LA, he should step away from it. Now, they were already saying that there's a duality going on. Now, remember I told you that Suge had ran into somebody and kind of like backed up and then bam, drove off. Like he hit him and then backed up into him and then drove off again.
Right.
Okay, so what happens is his defense team is saying, well, we've got proof that the guys had guns based on the tape.
Okay.
Prosecutors are like, y'all lying. On that same tape, we got proof that he killed the guy. So who knows what's going on there?
Well, they revoked his bail. I mean, they're saying that they're not going to give him bail. He got to stay in jail for another 6 weeks.
Yeah, he got 6 weeks to stay in prison. But
oh, by the way, that's Drop featuring Polo the Don, Rich Boy. Rich Boy is the one that,
Drop.
Featuring Polo the Don.
Yes, now I can remember it now. Yeah, I remember that was Rich Boy. Now okay, so then he's also facing some other charges in connection with the 2014 theft of a camera.
From a paparazzi guy, wasn't it?
Yes, him and Cat Williams. They said they were outside of a Beverly Hills studio. I don't know exactly what happened.
Things went awry.
When the lady had a camera, she said that Cat Williams the night basically jacked her for a camera. She didn't really go into a lot of details, but apparently she offered some new information. So she planned to request that the court forfeit his bail of $500,000 and set it to $1 million.
Whew. He did get out of this. He really is part of the Illuminati.
But because of the whole hit and run situation, he's kind of stuck anyway. Like, he's in jail. Like, there's no.
That's crazy.
But did you really steal somebody's camera? Like, what is happening here?
They probably had some photos on there that he didn't want to shout out. You know what I'm saying? I have heard about that. I don't know the particulars.
Well, I hadn't heard of that ish, and I was totally confused. Like, are you kidding me right now? Last but not least, our last hip hop person for this particular segment, I'm gonna scroll on over to. Is Kanye West came out with a. He launched his debut collection for Adidas at the New York Fashion Week.
Yeah, those things, man. I mean, his last thing he did for Adidas, they sold out in like what 3-4 days.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, that's why but Adidas gave him the canvas. He can do whatever he wants, but he don't want that. He wants to go and do it with the people out in Milan. And I'm like, yo, he can set his own standard.
Well, yeah, and that was a conversation he was having too in what's that morning show that he was Sway?
Oh, Sway, you don't have all the answers, Sway. You ain't got all the answers.
And you know,
say, what?
Just tell us then. Tell us give us the answers then, B. Quit playing around. So obviously his wife was there, KK, and Beyonce, Jay-Z, Anna Wintour. So what happens is, I don't know. Can you really? I think I'm going to zoom in on this shot because I don't think you understand quite what's happening here with these outfits. I'm not saying that people will not buy them. Oh, I lost the picture.
It's limited edition, right?
It doesn't say that it's limited edition.
Okay. Maybe it's a line.
But they're nearly nude body stockings with crop tops underneath.
Okay.
Now, she wore one with an army fatigue suit on.
Who is that? Kim K?
Yeah.
KK?
KK. But this ain't for the chunky around the midsection, that's for sure.
Like that ever stopped the chunky around the midsection from wearing it, though?
But this is new.
But regardless, I mean, when spandex was new, fat girls jumped to them. So, excuse my language, I'm sorry, that's not fat girls. I'm talking about chunkier than normal. Skinny girls, you think fat girls should be skinny.
I think that this is something that would be a big seller in places.
Probably like the
I'm
Gap.
gonna do a whole full screen. I think this would be something in certain places like major, like LA, New York, Miami,
Paris, and stuff like that. Yeah,
stuff like that.
It's more of a fashion,
People would buy it, but I'm not going to work out in this ish. First of all, when you go to work out, no, I wouldn't.
No.
Because when you gonna come home smelling like a Big Mac if you got something that tight on top of something else that's that tight. Like it's a bodysuit, but then there's a crop top and some like panty like situations under it.
You ain't gotta wear the whole thing, do you?
That's how it's posted. If not, then they could have just put the crop top on with
They don't
the
have the monitor up in here, so I can't really judge it.
Well, what I'm saying is all these chicks are skinny
real.
because they're models. Okay? These are skinny little model chicks. Show them real girls. Show them real girls. Where them real girls at?
Where the big girls? Well, I'm not saying real girls are big, but
real girls.
I got to be politically correct here. I don't want to
not crackheadish. I mean, you know what I mean? Like they've got a little on average. Now, obviously, there are thin women out there. I'm not saying that, but I wouldn't consider myself even to be a big girl. But I know I'm too big to be walking around in a pair of underwear and panties with an extra stocking on top, talking about I'm about to go work out. That's not a good look.
That ain't gonna work out.
That ain't gonna work out. He also has some shoes.
Well, I'm hoping he does.
Some Kanye boys.
So this is a female line, or it's mixed? So far, you saw was something for the females, for the ladies.
I saw was for women. I did see one outfit for a guy, and it had short sleeves. It looked like a snowsuit with short sleeves and short legs.
Okay, I got you.
It had like some Velcro strappage. It was very. He just really wants to do fashion. I wish somebody would just let this man do some fashion. Please. I'm pretty sure he did not want it to be a tennis shoe line. Like, will somebody please just let him do some fashion? He clearly really wants that. Okay, so if you didn't know who you was listening to, it's your girl Sapphyre in the building. It's your boy DJ Rock in the building. This is Woo World Radio. Oh my goodness, it's bananas. And you can catch us at the Woo World Radio app. You can catch us on the TuneIn app. You can go to Woo-World Radio. Oh, I'm lying. Woo-World.com. And then go find the Konnect show. Then click on some stuff. And then look at some videos and some pictures. And remember, we're going to be posting more pictures from this weekend. And if we have any other events, we will be posting that on the Twitter. So catch us on Twitter. We are on Instagram. Follow us on Instagram. I was trying to remember. We're we on anything else? Okay. There's a lot of
Facebook.
We're not there yet.
Oh, we're working on it.
We were working on it.
Skylar, get on your job, Sky.
Nah, I told her I was gonna do it.
So sad.
Oh, and we're on Skype. Thanks for that, studio manager. Okay, so Amara reminded me that we're also on Skype. You can Skype us and be like, hey, and you can chat with us all through that Woo World Radio app. So you can be like, what up, though? And we'll be like, hey. Oh, we didn't announce the winner.
Oh, that's right. Get ahead.
We gotta announce the winner. Give us some applause. Farrah Gray.
Who is the winner?
Farrah Gray.
Farrah Gray.
Farrah Gray.
Farrah Greg?
Gray. Farrah.
Gray.
Gray.
So if you're listening out there, Farrah Gray, congratulations.
Farrah
You just
Gray,
won
congratulations.
a Konnect show pack. With a brand new T-shirt, Konnect Show T-shirt with a Konnect Show mixtape, and a Fandango gift card for the next time that you go to the movies.
Dango. So that's what's up. Remember to keep following us on Twitter because you could be a winner too. Also on Instagram because you could be a winner too.
Okay, she's watching her finger. This is the last mix of the night. The last mix, I got some reggae in there.
Oh, do you?
I threw some reggae up in there. And so, but this one, I'm gotta go traditional. Gotta get back to my hip hop roots. So I'm gonna start it off with my man Nas, My Way.
Your way. Ooh.
Do it my way.
Oh, things went differently than I do.
What's going on, everybody in your area? You know who this is. If you don't know by now, this is Black Moon, like 5FT just said. And you checking out Woo Radio, man. Keep your ears open. Clean out the wax and listen to the wax. Woo Radio right here. Yeah. You don't stop. You don't quit. Yeah, that's right, niggas. You don't stop, you don't stop, and you don't quit, and you don't stop. You don't stop, and you don't quit. You don't stop, and you don't. Don't stop. And you don't. You don't stop. And you don't quit. Yeah, that's right, niggas. You don't stop. You don't stop. And you don't quit. And you don't quit. Yeah, that's right, niggas. Yeah, don't stop. You don't stop.
Stop.
Who's the bitch now?
Stop. Word to will, buried in his fila suit and heavy chain. I wanna be iced up, nigga, bury me the same. I live for street glory and I die for ghetto fame. Respect all, fear none, my pride is everything. Initials are swimming pool floors. Women lose drawers, the true balls. Never lose wars, got cheddar to floors. Guns under my bed, mask and a flashlight. Living my life like every day's my last night. Alcoholic on toilets, I shit blood. Foreign cars, models and stars, life of a rich thug. Mommy told me from weed I would switch drugs to cocaine and hit clubs and deep dish dubs. How would she know unless she hit the clubs? Got a Mac on. Back in the 60s with an afro and her platforms. Bopping to the Supremes, smoking joints. That's cool, but I'ma live how I want. I did it my way. From crumbs and roaches and rats, I did it my way. Converting from hustling to rap, I did it my way. From breakdancing, backspins on the cardboard, I did it my way. To bulletproof Bentleys, gats in the car door. Never gave a fuck what nobody said. I did it my way. They hoped that I failed and wished I was dead. I did it my way. If I fuck up, it falls on me. I did it my way. I lucked up and struck rich, now we all could eat. Gateways, marble floors, chandeliers, jacuzzis, Gucci soap, throwing cash in the air. Though I still feel broke, with millions in the bank and deals on the table, I focus to stay afloat. And just to think, some die to get what I got. They think it's a lot, the blink of an eye, you can get shot. Niggas is wolves coming if you ruthless or not. But I'll be on point, put you in places where bodies rot. Never knew murder till I see my man get popped. No blood soaking, laying there, eyes still open. I got a little closer, put my hand on his palm. He was looking right through me, yo, staring beyond. I wonder what he saw, the limos, movies, and tours. Did he die in vain to represent for the cause? Now I put his name on everything I'm involved. And that's the game, if y'all can't relate, fuck y'all. I did it my way. From the crumbs, roaches, and rats, I did it my way. Converting from hustling to rap, I did it my way. I call it how I see it, niggas. I did it my way. If you don't like it, so be it, niggas. I did it my way. I make my own rules, do my own plans. I did it my Gangsters way. Do what they want, suckers do what they can. I did it my way. Take a sacrifices, kid. I did it my way. You're only getting one life to live. Yo, hoes in my focus, slow me. Roll with the brokest homies. Cold and we hopeless, lonely. Scolding my foes who phony from blocks where coke will feed you. And cops is over evil. They know some people who tell on felons who sold some diesel. Heron and blow, it ruins minds. Knew a crew one time. 89 they took work to Caroline and blew big time. In just 2 years they crew disappeared. Snitches and bitches smeared the paint on they pictures. Years back I reminisce and remember. Sitting on wood benches gave me splinters. Just a baby nigga thankful when I'm through.
And you say New York City, you say L-O-L-O-L-O-X. Unique. L-O-L-O-L-O-X on the beat. L-O-X, L-O-X, L-O-X. Cane slinging, chain hanging, gang banging, 20 some odd years, nigga, your name ringing. And you say New York City, you say L-O-L-O-L-O-X. Unique. L-O-L-O-L-O-X on the beat. L-O-X, L-O-X. And you say New York City, you say L-O-L-O-L-O-X. Unique. L-O-L-O-L-O-X on the beat. L-O-X, L-O-X. And you say New York City, you say L-O-L-O-L-O-X. Unique. The bitch now. On the beat. L-O-X, L-O-X, L-O-X. Cane slinging, chain hanging, gang banging, 20 some odd years, nigga, your name ringing. Just look at the ratio of the lames winning. Still getting fellatio from the same women. That real underground shit that they ain't spinning. If he wasn't born with it, it just ain't in him. Look something like food, but it ain't dinner. It'll get you lightheaded like paint thinner. Only time she with you is when I ain't in her. You a crooked loser, I'm a straight winner. Real sour, straight piffin', perk 30s. You could clean the money up, but the work's dirty. What? Champagne and Moet. You can party till you sweat. The money's yours to forget. You can take champagne and Moet. You can party till you sweat. The money's yours to forget.
Lil young nigga, gold chain, thinking he fly. Passenger seat, fast had the GTI. Trying to catch the last movie at Bay Plaza. Burner on my waist, dime bags in the Dutch Master. Alhamdulillah, the grace of God, we got home good. It's real, strip bullets pop off in the hood. Mr. Magic on, Sergio jacket. Yeah, we wore shiny suits, but that put us in a new tax bracket. Now I'm looking through my Gucci glasses, throwing dollar bills at strippers with injected asses. Bunch of shooters with us, chain hang to the ground. The streets really know who holding the crown. You get paid champagne and Moet. You can party till you sweat. And say New York City. You get paid champagne and Moet. You can party till you sweat.
Cocaine dealers, avid players of Biggie. Always pissy, Carhartts and Dickies. Army fatigue suits, gangsters with no pity. You say it's on sight, you better carry the blicky. Say you wanna smoke, you better light up the sticky. I keep the sour, kiss, keep the piffy. Luke bring the liquor, we rep for the whole city. The women, the lights, and the cars are so pretty. Singing Hove and Keys, Frank Sinatra. Disappearing with your bitch in a Porsche Boxster. Read my lips, you gon' be the next Jim Hopper. Acting like a bitch, and this hammer is the Oscar, nigga.
Think you get big, champagne in my wet. You can party till you sweat, the money don't get.
Yeah, we on a high stake game right now, my G. No footage allowed. Now! I dribbled in Philly, doubled down in Vegas, tripled off a nickel down in Talladega. Took the oath, blood, money, and smoke, and I swear to stay woke any rhyme that I quote. Here on L's about stuffing the couch, making sure that shit is slammed right in your mouth. I'm laying on cellophane bags, stuffed in valves. Palms got itchy cause my girl blew trout. Checking for funny money, purple light for Mark Bills. Throw your dick in the dirt for chopped krills. Open like a mark of the fleas. And from 11 to 7, son, if you copping for trees. And I'm only fucking with 20s and Z's. If you get the wrong idea, you better come with the D's. Cause the bank won't stop and the bank won't freeze. A double dose of process and 4 G's.
I spend a lot of time on a bounce to get it right. Stay rough around the edges like a bare knuckle fight. Call me Smokey Robinson when I write. Inside my journal I keep the burner tucked deep inside the thermal. And the way I hear you talking to me's irrelevant. My laser sharp speech makes me relevant. Makes the ground shake like a gang of elephants. And I came with mathematics, supreme intelligence. So I can mix it in the pot and watch the rocks just melt. Or put holes on the block and just a notch on my belt. Or invest in new bubbles, watch it rocket and sell. When the pockets start to swell, I'm taking the lane. Hit the button, doors open like butterfly wings. And the sound system jumping, I'm the summertime thing. And we always up to something where the temperature's hot. At the Maldives Island, watch the landing gear drop.
Yo, lyrical battles I identify with. I load up and exploit this fly gift. The clip is filled with 16 bars. Lead hit the paper so the loose sleeve scarred. The mic booth is bulletproof. Anger and frustration, auto fire from hooded use. In the darkest area, assassin data barrier. Decode a message from the fastest courier. This craft of trade with a sharp blade. A double-edged sword give light dark fade. Term murderous rap only means I killed it. Up close and personal, Wu-Tang refilled it. Mike Masters, hip-hop's hallmark. The big bang of rap when the center was all dark. And then came the spark, and we began to rhyme and shine light on the world in the form of art.
Yeah, this your boy Cuban Link representing that BX, the Bronx Bomber, Chain Gang Bully, putting it down on Woo World Radio. Holla, holla, holla.
I whip cause I sprung shit, bang, here's a bum hit. Cat split your tongue shit, bitch got cum shit. She keep the knee pad, sign for the helmet. Mad vibrations coming off the pelvis. Thugs and prescription drugs, yo, where's Elvis? Pull off the panty, she was smelling like a shellfish. Gun when we rung shit, that run it, here we come spit. Eyes on the gunship, get your bliss sticks. Here's a bliff twist, hanging out the window like a rhyme snitch. Now you taking flicks of my footprint. Sunshine and dough ride just like a biscuit. Live wire, no installation is required. One match, I set the world on fire. Live wires, no installation is required. One match, I set the world on fire.
The guard said to put the fire on it. The guard said to put the fire on it. One match, we set the world on fire. One match, we set the world on fire. The guard said to put the fire on it. The guard said to put the fire on it. One match, we set the world on fire. One match, we set the world on fire.
It's the art of war combat. Every move is high tech. Human Terminator, nigga, plug me in the Skynet. Red bone, hot head, burnt down my projects. I turn sound into killer flying objects. Blood oath contracts, kill 'em on contact. Yeah, I got bread, dead, nope, not yet. Damn, you ain't pop yet. Haters wanna block that. Snatch mics, hunchback. Talk smack, I punch back. Flew off the launch pad right through your insides. Great minds combined, try to study my enzymes. Skating on the thin line, fight for the airtime. Push back your hairline with shots at the killer line. Stay on my global grind, talk with a sober mind. Putting in more overtime till I reach $1 billion. In the condominium, skinny tall Brazilian with so many tats, she looking reptilian.
The guard said to put the fire on it. The guard said to put the fire on it. One match, we set the world on fire. One match, we set the world on fire. The guard said to put the fire on it. The guard said to put the fire on it. One match, we set the world on fire. One match, we set the world on fire.
My hand hot, killer, curry in the pot, killer. Look how these killers thinking they are and they not killers. I get the drop, killer, or the killing stop, killer. My heavy hitters flex on everyone you got with ya. This track's not filler. Talk with my hands, I'm trying to feel ya. It might be the fact that we not familiar, or not la familiar. A monkey with bars, you're not Gorilla Zilla. Call it y'all, my pen has gotten iller. Yeah, you know who we are, you know the slums. Where the women keep the work in they bra, that's where I'm from. Cops catch you with the work in the car, this where you run. You can die here, son, and the ambulance never come. Ain't no limit to how I spit it, my Yankee fitted. Shout out to critics that know I'm wicked but can't admit it. Shout out to rappers that ain't committed but think they get it. Hold up now, wait a minute, let me put some hating in it.
The guards sit to put the fire on it.
Peace, y'all. This is the man, the myth, the legend, Grandmaster Cass from the legendary Cold Crush Brothers, and you listening to Wu Radio. Wu-Tang, baby, 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 baby.
Ghost face. It starts as reborn as a ghost face. Yo, Medusa steer, my guns bust and silence. I'm a black vigilante killer, pro-valence, it's the rebirth, born again. Rise through the vinyl spin, they took out stalks, but the light shines within. It's the almighty rise of the murderous ghost face. Bodies dropped in owls, left for cold case. Colombian neckties from a black Gambino. Bodies get dumped in the black El Camino. It's Reno, gangster wars, money, power, respect. Revenge is felt like the heat from a tech. Tommy guns are irrelevant, I'm bulletproof now. I can fly through the air and duck your chick a pal. Black superhero, crime boss, arch nemesis. Good versus evil since the first book of Genesis. Battle to the end, that's the way of the thriller. And Starks is reborn as the ghost face killer. Yeah, no one could get iller. Murders, bodies chopped into ziplocs. Killer be killed on these cobblestone street blocks. Crime boss, I call war Luther Lucas. Watch my eyes turn red, I got a squad full of shooters. Murder, kill, kill, kill. When the gas starts to pump, I put the spark down. Hey, yo, late night, snuck in the limo. Hog tied the capital all up. Beheaded the driver, left a bitch in the back with no tongue as a survivor. Raw dogs spit in the mouth. Disappear in a swarm of killer bees. Crippling from their knees, take their legs out. Nigga, you know the steez. I'm a nighthawk, eagle eye power of mind control. Faster than the speed of light, you catch a big hole. Ruthless, 6 bodies hung in the meat roll. The butcher shop, I call it the body shop. Start from the bottom, killing all the way to the top. Carve my name in your skin, pull a stocking mask over your face for recognition. No time for remission, attack till there's no one left in the position. The return of the worst case scenario. Ghost face attacks on land and now aerial. Ghost face. It starts as reborn as the ghost face killer. Murders, bodies chopped into ziplocs. Killer be killed on these cobblestone street blocks. Crime boss, I call war Luther Lucas. Watch my eyes turn red, I got a squad full of shooters. Murder, kill, kill, kill. When the gas starts to pump, I put the spark to the grill. Murder, kill, kill, kill. Watch the body count rise when the face gets real. Check it out. Here we go.
In the course of human history, there are pioneers who have strived to break new ground. Dreamers who refuse to play by the rules. Mixing is an art. So prepare to be awed, dazzled, and spellbound by an artist who will never settle for the same old. It's time to turn up. With DJ Raw.
And we're back.
Hello there, hi there, hello there. So, are you gonna talk about your last mix, or?
Yeah, I went to You God. You know, saying he had an album released in 2013, and also went into that Nas. God had to get that Ghostface Killer in there. That's one of my favorite songs on his new album. And you know, just went back to my roots. And also I got that Locks in there. Oh, that Locks is fire. So you know, I went back to my hip hop roots. So when I, you know, my ride home tonight, I can feel compelled and calm.
Oh, okay. Well, they released that album already, right?
Who's that?
The Lox.
Oh yeah. They released the album in the beginning of this year.
Okay.
But I like the one they did in the summertime. You know what I'm saying? But both of them were hot.
Hot. Oh, hot. Okay, so
Shout out to our winner too.
was why did it sound like you just had a microphone? Sound like you had something in your throat. You
So just remember to tweet them after.
I already tweeted them.
That's what's up. You get a response?
No, I have not gotten a response as of
Okay,
yet.
we may have to have a secondary.
From Dr. Farrah Gray.
Ooh.
Had not realized what we was working with. Anywho, so this is when I do the roundup. So I just hit you hard and I hit your fast.
Okay, round it up.
I got all
Round it out.
Okay, so first and foremost, let's talk about people who are talking about race. Let me see a picture of that guy. Okay. So this would be our FBI chief, and his name is, the chief director, whatever, James Comey.
Oh yeah, I heard that name.
Yes. So he was actually, doing a discussion, and he was at Georgetown University. And he was defending police. And he was saying that many people in our even though he was defending police, I will say what he said did make sense. Many people in our white majority culture have unconscious racial biases and react differently to a white face than a black face. He said we all, white and black, carry various biases around with us. I'm reminded of the song Everybody's a Little Bit Racist from the Broadway hit Avenue Q. I'm going to ask that you download that so we can play that on the next show.
Okay. Send that to me in an email.
It was kind of funny because they're like, everybody's a little bit racist.
I heard that today on NPR, I think it was. I don't know what station it was.
Yeah, it's kind of a funny song. But he was really saying that it's beyond,
simple race?
just having a discussion because the racism is there. But then
it's founded in the American society. It's just
is,
part of
and this is the first time that people are really
recognizing that.
Besides just people who are on the receiving end,
right,
are actually discussing it openly. But then he got some critics, and they posted.
Don't say Al Sharpton.
No. Well, of course, Al, I'm sure.
He works for the FBI. He better not say anything.
But it says, don't be racist, hate everyone. I just put that picture up.
Well, I guess that's it. You just be an equal opportunity hater, I guess.
Yeah. Like, why choose a particular person to be like, grr, just hate everybody. Okay, on that note of speaking of race and white men with money and power, speaking on it, the CEO, Howard Schultz of Starbucks.
Oh, okay. Yeah. They lost a few dollars in their stock recently.
Well, what happened was, in his words, sales were tanking after the Black Lives Matter situation came up.
Uh-oh.
So what happened was, with him realizing that around 40% of the employees for the business
were black,
are diverse. They just said diverse, period. They might need to have a candid talk about racism. So he started off in Seattle, where Starbucks started at.
Right, the foundation.
And he's gone to Compton, St. Louis. He's gone a few places.
Okay.
And he's discussing it openly. He's holding forums with the employees. And how he had to recognize that after everything that was going on, starting with Mike Brown, that he had his own bias.
Right, type of prejudice within him. I mean, we all have them. Are they there?
Honestly, I know I got some. And they view and treat different cultures and ethnicities different in their everyday lives. And let's talk about it.
Wow. You know what? I think that is awesome, because I noticed that in my whole career, I've always been the only black in the room. It seemed like since I left the military, it's like, I get into these corporate situations but I don't notice it until they bring it up to me, though, because I don't see myself as being less than them. I see myself either
I'm so
better
glad
or
you did not say I did not see myself as a color, because I was about to be
no. I
like,
didn't see myself as being less than them. Or maybe sometimes I see myself as better than them. But until they brought it up to me, like you're the only black here. And I'm like, oh wow, yeah. But race is something that you need to talk about. It exists. We all have prejudices. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we think all white people can't dance. And then they make
don't
movies.
think all white people can't dance.
Oh, that's just my own prejudice. We think
Now,
all Chinese people can't drive.
I don't believe that either. But I do feel like if I get pulled over by a white cop, my experience would most likely be more iffy than if it was a cop of color.
And I hate to say this, I'm
But
more nervous.
statistics show.
I'm more nervous if it's a white and black cop, because if the black cop comes to
Then
the
he got
window,
something to prove.
he has something to prove.
But I still have to say, like, yeah, if it's the black cop by itself, I'll probably be okay. But I just have to say, statistics are in my favor, and
Yeah.
So if a white cop,
Well, you know what Charles Barkley said: analytics don't work. But that's just in sports.
Speaking of which, let's talk about Kenny Smith, because Kenny Smith wrote that letter.
Oh yeah, dear Charles Barkley.
Yes, because Charles Barkley was calling the people who
Call them
were in Ferguson. He was calling them scumbags and all kinds of stuff. And the open letter that Kenny Smith wrote to him,
Kenny the Jet Smith. Shout out to Kenny the Jet Smith. He may get into coaching soon.
He may, but he said it would have to be something that was really worth.
It had to be something somewhere where he wants to coach.
Yeah, and he said something really worth leaving, because that's like family now.
Yeah, and that's a covenant seat right there.
Very covenant.
So
definitely. For him to leave, he'd have to. If I were him, even if I was offered like 2 or 3 times as much, I still probably wouldn't take it, because
the level of stress.
If that team started losing,
you're out,
and you're
that
out of here.
That seat may not be waiting for you.
In 2 years, you're done. Like, that's it. Somebody else is gonna be sitting there kicking with the homies. I'm just saying. But the reason that I actually was also going to talk about him, because I did have that part about the open letter, was because they're trying to do on TBS a reality show.
TNT, yeah.
No, TBS.
Oh, I thought it was TNT. No, I guess they're gonna premiere it tomorrow night on tonight on TNT. No, it says TBS.
Yes.
Okay, he said TNT. He must have been mistaken.
No, maybe it's changed since this was, posted. But yeah, they have 5 kids. Between 2 and 20, they've been in the game for a minute.
Yeah, but he only been with his wife for 8 years, so I mean, I think he has children from his first wife.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, that would make sense of why he's still in the game.
Because his daughter, matter of fact, is dropping a single this weekend during All-Star Weekend. So her video and everything's dropping tonight as well.
But yes, she has some music coming out, and he'll try to freestyle to her beats, and it'll go terribly awry.
What I didn't know was what was it? Cash Money actually produced her single, and they was actually and so of course everybody think, oh, you ain't gonna get paid. Nah, it was a love thing. They like her vibe, and they gave her a few beats.
Oh, okay, because I was gonna say Cash Money, like they're strapped for Cash Money these
we got to
days.
come up with another synonym for Cash Money, an antonym, because
broke coins. I don't know.
Broke stamps.
Dust in lit pockets. I don't know.
That's right.
It's nothing happening there. I'm gonna go over to this family real quick, and we have to go pretty soon, so I'm just gonna mention that there's
the following program contains questionable language
What the
that
deuce?
may not
I'm
be
not about to say
appropriate for
anything
younger
inappropriate.
audiences. Viewer discretion
We didn't do
is
the
advised.
PSA all night, so.
Oh, okay. I was gonna talk about the kids in this family, the Angulo family.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, this is what it was. The kids, and there's 6 boys. The lady that's in the middle is the director of the biography. No, that's not what you call that when they do a documentary. It's a documentary.
Okay, I'm glad you
None
found
of their
your words.
names I can say. They have names like Jagadish. They do have a sister, but I don't think that's her.
Okay.
I think that's the director in the picture, but whatever. They were walking down the street, They basically never left their small New York home for 14 years. Their dad was from Peru and he had kind of a drinking thing going on. Um, their parents are on welfare and they live on the Lower East Side. And he's got a paranoia issue. And mom was like a hippie who met him on the way to Latin America. So that is going to be coming out, and I actually want to see it because that's probably got to be very interesting. They learned about the world from watching 5,000 movies.
Wow.
Like movies by Quentin Tarantino. The name of the film is called The Wolf Pack.
Yeah, I think I've seen that. I seen the previews of that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Very interesting indeed.
Well, another Friday is coming to a close. There's
It is.
Miss Sapphyre.
So my parting words are these because I just put a picture of a roach up. Right.
Okay.
And cockroaches are known now to have two personalities. They're the ones that are kind of in the background who don't really come out, and then they've got the bolder ones. Be the bold roach, okay? And the reason I say that is because roaches would not have survived as long as they survived had it not been for the bold ones. Yeah, you got the ones that are in the walls, but the bold ones have kept many a home, many an apartment building full of these little bastards. Now, if you had that kind of integrity, that kind of go-get-emness, like, what? The light's on. I'm going to stop, but then I'm going to go because I'm about this life. Be the bold roach.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you. Thank you.
Gotta give her applause for her rant on fucking roaches. Okay, excuse my language.
Be the bold roach. Be the bold roach.
Well, my parting words is something positive. I truly believe that everything that we do and everyone that we meet is put in our path for a purpose. There are no accidents. We are all teachers. If you were willing to pay attention to the lessons we learn, trust our positive instincts, and not be afraid to take risks or wait for some miracle to come knocking at your door. So get out there and be a doer and not a waiter. Thank you for listening for another wonderful night. And this is DJ Ron.
This is your girl Sapphyre. Be a bold roach. Be a bold roach. Be a bold roach.